Five things that you can do to raise your vibe. Number one, take some time out away from your phone, from the television, and from the media. Constant incoming signals creating brain chatter. Yeah, we all know what that's like. Long after you've jumped off social media or the news channel, those things still resonate within your field. So taking even an hour out of your day where you decide not to look at the phone can be an effective way to raise your vibe. Set a timer on your phone for 60 minutes. And of course, put your phone down, face down is best, and don't touch it until the timer goes off. You know, don't read a book, don't go to sleep. Just spend 60 minutes doing what? Well, number two. Number two is closely linked. Take some time out to not be any of your identities. And by identities, I mean, father, mother, husband, wife, partner, brother, sister, employee, business owner, you know, the roles that you play in your life. There is one role, though, that we often overlook. It's an identity that we overlook in our life. And that identity is the role of being you. What is it that loving you does for you? You're busy serving other people, being all those things, father, mother, husband, wife, partner, etc. What about you? What do you do for you? Do you take a walk? Do you have a hobby? Do you exercise? Maybe play some music? And I mean an instrument, not the phone. Seriously, between point one, the media, and point two, all the different identities that you have in your life, when do you actually take time just for you? And starting with 60 minutes with a phone timer, it's not a bad place to start. Okay, point three, quiet the mind. This is an alternative while you're having a 60-minute break from the phone. Meditation, hey, it's not necessarily about quieting the mind. When we mention the M word, sometimes people go running for the hills. But look, meditation can be about channeling, can be about receiving information. It can be about looking deeply into your own processes and deciding what's there under the hood. But between your thoughts, between your feelings, and between your emotions, there is a space. And that space, that spaciousness, is where you connect to your higher self. If right now you just pause a moment and take one conscious breath, breathe down into your tummy, pause, and breathe out. Just one conscious breath. If you did that with me, you'd probably notice that while you were doing that, you weren't thinking about anything else. And if you link one conscious breath to two conscious breaths, and then to three, four, or five, you are resetting your nervous system and you're connecting to your energetic body, to your spirit. So see how many conscious breaths you can take without your thoughts recurring, whether it's one, two, three, four, five, or more. That's the best meditation that you can do right now. Okay. I don't know if you can hear that in the background, but I've got a fire engine going fast. Number four, detach from the things in your life that are upsetting you. Okay, this one takes a little bit of time to master, but there is a little switch up there in your mind, maybe it's in your spirit, that when you find it and you switch it, you can switch off from the things that are troubling you actually works. It'd be great if we could all be in the present now moment and not be thinking of the things that trouble us all the time. But if you spend just a little bit of time in your day, giving yourself some time out from the thing that bothers you, then you'll have the peace of mind to say to yourself, why does this bother me? Getting that little bit of space again. Space between the things, the thoughts, feelings, and emotions. The space within which you can ask yourself, what is it that attracted this to me in the first place? What belief must I hold to have been upset by this thing that happened? Because the saying is true that the meaning that you ascribe to an event is the belief that drew it to you in the first place. Okay, number 5, hang out with like-minded people. It doesn't matter whether you have a group of people you get together with in person or if you jump on a group on Zoom or what it might be. But there's one proviso. Guys, it's not about going to the pub and having a whinge about your work and about your wife, okay? It's not that sort of like-minded that I'm talking about. And girls, it's not about go and grab a coffee down the coffee shop and have a little whinge about the things in your life that you're not happy with. That's not what I mean. What I mean is to connect with like-minded people who also want to clear their minds from the things on a day-to-day basis that take away your peace, that take away your happiness, and cascade into this human condition that is so prevalent on our planet. These 5 things, I'm going to explore these 5 things in a one-day retreat out at Kupidaban, near Samford, west of Brisbane. We're going to run through these 5 ways to raise your vibe, to find inner peace. We're going to do it through a sound bath with gongs and singing bowls. We're going to have a little bit of ceremony. We're going to sit in circle. We're going to practice some of these techniques, all within a beautiful natural setting amongst the trees. And when you sit amongst the trees and you listen to that sound of the breeze blowing the leaves of the trees, and you hear that sound, you'll hear the echoes of the earth. You'll hear nature's whisper, and you'll find peace. So if you'd like to dig a little deeper in these 5 ways to raise your vibe, consider to join me on the 15th of March out there in the bush. You'll find the ticket link in the comments or wherever you got this or heard this. Have a great day. Lots of love. Oh.